Inside library. Michael paces around the room, pondering to himself. Where is everyone? I told them all to be ready by now. Elizabeth opens the door and peeks in. Michael, everyone is here. Perfect. Send them in. Quickly now. Elizabeth leads everyone else into the room. They all sit down, nervously, and look towards Michael. Okay, everybody. Thank you all for coming on such short notice. Does everyone know why we are here? I don't think the teachers know, Mr. Rosen. Of course. You must all remember the statue that was given to us by the Master of the Universe. I didn't see that. It was a statue of one of his brothers, Time Man. Remember, he's related to Grand Evil and Grand Man? All of the teachers remember and express their remembrance. Yesterday, we discovered that the statue was in fact housing the person that it was based on. So, was it really Time Man? Was it never a statue to begin with? Yes, Brian. He destroyed the statue when he came out of it. Time Man informed us that he wasn't happy with how we treated his brother when he invaded at the end of your first year. I'm darn happy with how we treated him. He should just back off, said Pisha. Please. Whether or not we agree with him, he wasn't happy with us and planted a clock into the school as a threat. It's a countdown to an apocalypse, and we must act quickly before it reaches 0 and we all go down with the school. Everyone panics, looking to each other desperately for answers. Everybody, please calm down. This is the first time I've dealt with something like this, and I do not need more pressure placed upon me. Everyone stops. We're sorry, Mr. Rosen. We're all a bit on edge. A bit? Babe, this is serious. This is a literal apocalypse. I know everything may seem bleak, but from what I've seen, you have dealt with big problems like this before. Twice, in fact. Yes, Eliza saved us the first time and Martha the second. I propose they are in charge when the time comes. Mary, I have strong powers, but I only defeated him because I let myself get out of control. My powers are controlled by my emotions, and all I did was say a few flowery words to the devil. Words aren't always going to stop conflict, and brute force won't stop an apocalypse from occurring. Everyone talks among themselves, some agreeing and others not. All very good reasons, girls. This threat is unlike anything you all have ever faced before. We must think carefully about what we can do before coming to a conclusion. I can always give the children extra training. We already started yesterday after he planted the clock. Judd taught us that we should never fear anyone that comes our way. We can conquer anything. As long as we work together, Tempest. We can't have you taking any dangerous risks this time. And why not? We can all be heroes when we jump the ledge. Tempest, please. We are dealing with a serious threat this time. Tempest, everyone knows how carried away you can get, and I have heard it myself. We have to come up with a plan with a level head and proper focus. This is the Master of Time we are dealing with here. The possibilities of what he could do are beyond comprehension. He can freeze time, fast forward time, rewind time. He could prevent any attempt to stop him, and we would be caught unawares. Well, that's it. There's no way we can stop him. We might as well start waving the white flag of surrender and let him take us. No, we shouldn't. Nothing is impossible. We can still come up with something at least. Everyone either agrees or disagrees with Delilah. We can remain optimistic if we wish, but I believe Ryan is right. There is no way to defeat someone that controls all of time. The chances of us defeating him are very slim. Never say never, Rosen. I am positive everything will work out. If we can just think of a way to distract him, we could do this. I'm sure of it. Maybe Martha can just give him some flowery vocabulary again and distract him long enough for us to catch him in the back. Everyone either agrees or disagrees again. Very well. Any other suggestions? The power of love. Love can conquer anything. Exactly. All Time Man needs is for us to show him a little compassion. Then he might consider changing his mind. People mutter besides themselves, some in agreement, some not. That could be a decent suggestion, but before we decide we must think of other more offensive tactics, such as who to contact when the clock reaches 0. Any ideas? The police, of course. My friends the Aquabats. They'll get through. We could always call Mum and our other fathers. They would be my first option, and she is the one that made this place. She would want to defend it with us. And if anyone should get hurt, there'll be no need to contact any ambulances. I'll be here to pick them up again. Taking in all suggestions raised, we have to decide what we're going to do. We have had many suggestions from others, So if I may put forward one of my own. Of course, Michael. I suggest we evacuate the school immediately before Time Man arrives. Evacuate? Are you really going to leave behind the school that our mom worked so hard to create? It's the safest option. Well, I'm not leaving. I'd rather go down with a fat than never fat at all. Are you crazy, Delilah? He'll tear us to pieces. Oh, please, Si, we've dealt with the devil. If we can beat him, we can beat some time-wielding maniac. I agree with Si. With no clear way to beat him, we have no other option than to evacuate. No, we will think of something. We're not letting the school go to waste, for us and for Maya's sake. I can't risk leaving my life behind. I'm leaving. Well, I, the terrific Tempest, said you can stick it. Everyone starts to argue, people either saying they'll stay or evacuate. Michael slams his arms down and everyone stops. Enough, everyone. We must settle this in a timely manner. Fighting among ourselves is just wasting time. I suggest we settle this the only way we know how. With love, compassion, and time? No. I suggest we have a war! Everyone on the stay side cheers and stands up. Fine, we'll settle this the hard way. Everyone on the evacuate side stands up and cheers. Both sides yell at each other as trumpets sound in the background.